Hello, it's Desmond Williams here, and I just wanted to come up here really quick and talk to you guys a little bit about a post that I posted yesterday. The post said, I refuse to believe that the man that God has reserved for me is like all men. All men are not the same, and I refuse to believe that. I also said that the man that God has reserved for you, daughter, are not like all men. That man that God has reserved for you is not going to be the same. That man that God has for you is not going to put you through that hurt and that pain again. That man that God has reserved for you is going to love you unconditionally. That man that God has for you is going to be by your side no matter what. He's going to be there through thick and thin, through the ups and downs, through the trials and tribulations. And I truly believe that. I said, God, I've been through so much. The man that you have reserved for me is not going to put me through the situations that I came out of. He's not going to put me in the situations that I have endured. He's not going to put me through those nights of crying and feeling bad about myself, feeling bad about my body, feeling like I'm unworthy. He's not going to put me through that again. And I said, God, I refuse to believe that. Ooh. I'm too worthy to be with someone worthless. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. That was real. The man that God has for me, the man that God has for you, is going to be something that you never experienced before. It's going to be like a fresh wind. It's going to feel so magnificent. It's going to be beautiful. You know, everything is not going to be perfect, but you will definitely know when it's the right person. You will definitely know when he's God sent. And I wrote a verse down, Ecclesiastes 4:12. This is the NLT version. A person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. Three are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. Three are even better. The third person is God. You know, when a marriage is you, your soon to be spouse, and God. I also believe that can work in a relationship as well. It doesn't just have to be marriage, because in a relationship, if you are a believer in Christ, you want to make sure that God is in the middle of your relationship. And that's why I believe a lot of times, a lot of my relationships have failed because God wasn't in the middle. But now I understand why it's so important for God to be in the middle, because with God being in the middle, you can conquer anything. With God being in the middle, you can get through anything. With God being in the middle, the rough times will turn into good times. Ooh. But, that's all I wanted to say. I'm getting worked up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed me talking about God's not in a relationship, and truly believe it in your heart that the man that God has for you is out there. If you're alone, just wait on God. Don't keep settling for less than what you deserve. Know that you are a queen. Know that you are worthy of love. And the man that God has for you is for you. He's not for anybody else. Remember that you are his daughter, and God is going to send you your king. Thank you.